Hello everyone. In this video, I'll try to explain you the reason behind why US and Russia are locking horns over a small country, Ukraine, in uh, in Europe. So this is a rough sketch of 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 the geography of the region. So in order to understand the reason for the current conflict, you'll have to understand the history and the geography, little bit of geography of the region. So I have already uh, I have already drawn a rough sketch of the geography of the region. So little bit of history of the relation between Ukraine and Russia and United States. So first thing you have to understand that Ukraine was part of USSR till 1990s, before it broke up. So till that time Ukraine was part of USSR, and culturally, uh, ethnically, and linguistically it is very close to Russia, very close to Russia. uh, Roughly around one third of the population of Ukraine uh, speaks Russian. So and so this is the geography of the region. So uh, you have to understand the importance of Ukraine. If you see, Ukraine is a kind of buffer state between uh, US between US led NATO group and Russia. So it is a kind of buffer state in the sense that if you see countries like Poland, Hungary, Romania, they are all part of NATO. So uh, so you have to understand that it is a buffer state between West and Russia. And secondly, post 1990, these countries have also joined European Union. These are also part of EU, these countries. So except Ukraine. So what is the reason for the current conflict? What has happened actually? If you see post 1990, uh, many of the countries have joined. Many of the countries who broke up from USSR have joined EU and NATO, including these countries, and even countries like Lithuania, and many such small countries, they have joined EU and NATO. Now Russia is fearful that if Ukraine is gone, that then its entire Western Front would become very weak, and it would be uh, directly exposed to NATO. So that's the reason why Russia wants that there should be a legally binding agreement that Ukraine would not join NATO, and that's the reason why Russia has placed around 90,000 troops 90,000 troops around the border of Ukraine. So what could be the repercussions of if this war ultimately starts? So many of the analysts are of view that Russia just wants to keep the tension high to create pressure on the United States. However, some are of the view that that you know some are of the view that if Russia attacks Ukraine, then United States and entire NATO would come to the rescue of Ukraine, and then China and other countries could also join the war, and it could lead to World War III. While there are some conferences and meetings are going on. Recently, there was Geneva meeting. However, no consensus has come out of it. So that's the entire